Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital fans are in for one of the most shocking and suspenseful sequences yet as the town of Port Charles finds itself on edge. The drama kicks off when Laura, caught in a moment of distraction and tension, unexpectedly hits Dalton with her car. The scene is electric with tension as Laura, panicked and horrified, jumps out to see if Dalton is okay, only to realize the gravity of what has just happened. Dalton lies on the pavement, the impact leaving him stunned and disoriented, and the audience can feel Laura's guilt intensifying with every passing second. She frantically calls for help, knowing she must stay and face the consequences, but questions swirl in her mind about how this accident could change everything. The normally composed Laura is now trembling, her heart racing, as sirens wail in the distance. There's a raw sense of fear and urgency, leaving viewers glued to the screen. Dalton's injuries aren't immediately clear, and that ambiguity adds another layer of suspense. Will he recover? Will Laura be held responsible? And how will this impact her already complicated relationships? Every character connected to Dalton and Laura is now pulled into this vortex of worry and uncertainty. As the scene unfolds, the town begins to react, and the ripple effects are immediate. Residents rush to Dalton's aid, while whispers and speculation spread about how this could affect ongoing storylines. There's a palpable tension between Laura and the witnesses, who can't quite process what they just saw. The emergency responders arrive, and their brisk, professional approach contrasts sharply with Laura's shaken state. The camera lingers on her face, capturing every flicker of guilt and panic, giving viewers a window into the human side of this incident. Meanwhile, Dalton, though shaken and bruised, manages to murmur reassurances, but the question remains, how serious are his injuries? The uncertainty keeps the audience on edge, speculating whether this accident will turn into something more sinister, or if it will simply serve as a catalyst for character growth. The writers have clearly set the stage for tension-filled encounters in the aftermath, as everyone involved tries to reconcile what just happened with the ongoing drama of Port Charles. Just as the town begins to recover from Laura and Dalton's incident, another shocking event rocks the community. A respected professor, whose connections to multiple high-profile characters have made him a fixture in Port Charles, is suddenly thrown in front of the mayor's car under mysterious circumstances. The attack is swift, calculated, and leaves everyone stunned. Witnesses scramble, and the mayor reacts instinctively, slamming on the brakes to avoid a tragedy. The professor, caught completely off guard, barely escapes serious harm, though the narrow miss leaves him shaken. This incident immediately raises questions. Was this random, or is it connected to deeper conspiracies that are only just beginning to surface? The sudden nature of the event and its proximity to the mayor hints at underlying political and social tensions that the series has been gradually building. Every viewer knows that in Port Charles, nothing happens in isolation, and this incident is bound to have ramifications for multiple storylines. The dual events of Laura's accident and the professor's narrow escape create a storm of intrigue, fear, and speculation among the residents of Port Charles. Police investigations kick into high gear, and the detectives assigned to these cases are seen piecing together clues, questioning witnesses, and trying to make sense of the chaos. Laura's immediate concern is for Dalton, and she is forced to navigate her own emotional turmoil while dealing with law enforcement. Meanwhile, the professor, still shaken, begins to consider who might have had motive and opportunity, setting off his own internal investigation. Every interaction, every glance, and every whispered conversation in the town takes on new meaning as everyone wonders who is responsible and why these incidents have occurred in such close succession. The intertwining of these two events gives the storyline a fast-paced, suspenseful quality that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. As these shocking moments ripple through Port Charles, alliances are tested and secrets begin to surface. Laura, already burdened by past mistakes, now has to confront the consequences of her actions while facing the judgment of those around her. Dalton, though resilient, is left grappling with the fragility of life and the unpredictability of fate. Their dynamic shifts, introducing tension and unexpected emotional depth. At the same time, The professor's brush with danger has him reevaluating his relationships and priorities, questioning who he can trust and whether the attack was purely opportunistic or part of a larger, more sinister plan. The writers cleverly use these near tragedies to explore the vulnerabilities of characters who often appear strong and untouchable, revealing layers that deepen the narrative. Meanwhile, speculation runs rampant in the background. Fans are debating online and within the show who could be behind the professor's attack. Is it someone with a vendetta? Could it be politically motivated? Or is there a deeper criminal connection that ties both Laura's accident and the professor's incident together? The uncertainty fuels conversations and theories that add to the suspense and make these storylines incredibly compelling. Every interaction, every suspicious glance, and every sudden movement on screen is loaded with potential significance, keeping viewers engaged and guessing. The tension is further heightened by the contrast between the public chaos and the private, emotional turmoil each character experiences, creating a multi-layered narrative that captures the essence of General Hospital's dramatic appeal. As the aftermath continues, the emotional fallout becomes increasingly apparent. Laura struggles with her sense of responsibility, trying to balance the fear of legal consequences with the genuine concern she feels for Dalton. Dalton, while physically recovering, must also navigate the psychological impact of being involved in such a traumatic event, questioning who he can trust and what the future holds. The professor, having survived his terrifying encounter, is forced to confront potential enemies and reconsider his role within the community, realizing that even trusted allies may have hidden motives. The suspense escalates as all three characters are drawn into separate yet intertwined paths, each dealing with their own fears, some gossip, and others begin plotting behind the scenes, taking advantage of the chaos for personal gain. The dual events bring out both the best and worst in everyone, creating a tense, unpredictable environment where alliances shift and secrets threaten to explode. Laura's actions, though accidental, have a domino effect on her relationships, particularly with those closest to Dalton and herself. Meanwhile, the professor's near miss in front of the mayor's car injects a layer of political intrigue and social tension that promises to complicate matters further. Every scene now carries weight, suspense, and the promise of future twists, compelling viewers to keep watching. The unfolding drama is marked by suspense, high stakes, and emotional intensity. Laura's guilt and Dalton's vulnerability create a gripping narrative that explores accountability, empathy, and the unpredictability of life. Simultaneously, the professor's encounter introduces elements of danger, mistrust, and the looming threat of hidden adversaries. These parallel storylines intersect in unexpected ways, amplifying the tension and creating multiple avenues for character development. Every viewer is left questioning how these incidents will ultimately reshape the relationships, power dynamics, and emotional landscapes within Port Charles. The stakes are high, the emotions raw, and the suspense unrelenting, ensuring that the audience remains hooked from start to finish. As the police investigations continue, new evidence begins to surface, further complicating the situation. Laura faces the reality of her actions, with the legal system and the community weighing in on her culpability. Dalton's recovery and his perspective on life after the accident add depth and poignancy to his character, highlighting themes of resilience and vulnerability. The professor, still shaken, must navigate a web of suspicion and intrigue, with each interaction potentially revealing new dangers. The town itself becomes a character, reacting and evolving as the events unfold, reflecting the ripple effects of tragedy and suspense. The storytelling masterfully balances tension, emotion, and mystery, ensuring that viewers are continually engaged. The ripple effects continue as alliances are tested and secrets slowly come to light. Characters who were once allies find themselves at odds, and relationships are strained under the pressure of fear, guilt, and suspicion. Laura's journey is one of redemption and accountability, as she navigates the aftermath of the accident while confronting her own fears and insecurities. Dalton's experience adds depth to the storyline, as he grapples with the physical and emotional consequences of being unexpectedly caught in harm's way. The professor's ordeal brings an element of danger and intrigue, revealing hidden tensions and potential threats within the town's political and social structures. The interwoven narratives create a tense, suspenseful atmosphere that keeps viewers invested in every twist and turn. In conclusion, these shocking events set the stage for some of the most intense drama Port Charles has seen in recent memory. Laura's accident and Dalton's near tragedy, coupled with the professor's terrifying encounter in front of the mayor's car, generate a suspenseful, emotionally charged narrative that explores guilt, accountability, danger, and resilience. The characters are forced to confront their vulnerabilities, navigate complex relationships, and respond to unforeseen threats, all while the town reacts in unpredictable ways. The tension, intrigue, and emotional depth of these intertwined storylines promise to captivate viewers, keeping them on the edge of their seats and eagerly anticipating what comes next in the world of General Hospital. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.